This is a 107 News report that's a little bit late in Manchester, and I've arrived after 7 o'clock, which is when the visual was for this, what is being described as the worst terrorist attack in the north of England in history, because Manchester's had some before with the IRA and so on. One was in 1996. And one reason it was just so hard to get into Manchester because of just how many people were descending on the city. We were talking tailback all along the M56, the M62, the M6. They're bad enough around the time I was just getting along here, 4 or 5 o'clock. We can see that some of the strength of the city has been showing, just sticking together. ISIS cowards, we stand together, and a peace symbol. So it's brought more peace. It's brought people together in love against just this very, very small amount of people, an absolute minority that would do something like they did last night. So you see there the heart symbol as well. So that's and that's all about this. And just before we had, when I've listened on the radio, there were so many people that were here, and for a long period of time, even though you can see how sunny a day it is, you've got the glorious evening sunshine hitting the tallest buildings because it's now getting on towards 8 o'clock. It's about the time we're going to get into Manchester finally. People were thousands were just silent for a long period of time, which is amazing, just to show the solidarity. So, and I don't think you need any more details of what it is, because it's all over the mainstream media. We know that it was at the end of an Ariana Grande concert in the Manchester MEN Arena, which is the main place where events happen. We know all about what happened, that it was a bomb that was even designed to have nails in it to cause maximum injury, and that now the total of people who have died is 22 and over 50 injured. So we know all that, even though I've just said it. But it's really, the next story is what Manchester then does afterwards, what sort of community spirit it has in defying this, and not just succumbing to division and hate, which is what terrorists want, whoever is behind it. It's not proven exactly who is behind it or what motivation there actually was. But when that happens, when we come closer together, we actually defeat their aims. And that's why it's so positive. That's why I was drawn to come to Manchester, even though I only live in the Wirral. And that's what I've been hearing on the radio, that so many people have been coming to Manchester to show their support, just to stand in solidarity against it. There were thousands, but there were many more who were not from Manchester who turned up today. There are still people here today doing it. 107 News, outside of Manchester Town Hall in Albert Square, Manchester.